we put a call out to get some viewer questions, so we're going to start with our first one here from Hector H. And he asked, what's the science behind big heavy raindrops and smaller sprinkling raindrops? So we're going to go back in time and back to school with multiple choice answers. So here's your choices. You got to guess which one you think is right. Is it rainfall shape, cloud size, wind speed and strength, or rainfall intensity and speed? The answer is rainfall intensity and speed. So this is because the bigger the raindrop, the faster it falls. And then the air, it pushes against the bottom and eventually starts to break it up and then changes it to push it into smaller pieces. So rain starts to form in clouds. This is when water vapor condenses in the atmosphere and it gradually builds up in this cloud. And then when that condensed water vapor becomes too heavy, that's when then the cloud releases it and it falls as raindrops. When it does this, it interacts with the air between the cloud and the surface. So initial raindrop sizes, they're all going to vary. Typically, smaller raindrops are towards the top of the clouds. They then collide and combine to make larger raindrops that end up gaining mass and traveling all the way to the bottom of the cloud. Now, once those raindrops start to fall, that's when that interaction happens. So the air between the cloud and the surface pushes back on the raindrop and it causes it to look almost like a hamburger or one of those upside down grocery bags. And this happens until the pressure from that air becomes so strong, breaks the raindrop apart, thus giving us different raindrop sizes. That's the answer to our fun question. A fun fact too, raindrops don't actually look like teardrops. I know that's how they're usually seen all the time, but they look more like flat pancakes or hamburger buns. So hey, the more you know. And if you have a weather question that you would like answered, whether it's how a rainbow forms or where do hurricanes come from, any of those type of questions that maybe your kids have, send them to me on social media or my email address to candace.monticelli@fox17online.com. We'll get them answered for you. There you go, guys. The more you know.